Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. The Underrated Doc, yours truly, the underrated one. Hold on for 1 second, please. Hold. How you doing? I'm back. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Doc, yours truly, the underrated one. Shout out to the LGBT, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Also, basketball community. Sorry, I'm a little late, but I have to take care of little things. So I want you to just come on in. It'll be greatly appreciated. And just wait for some more people to come in. And it's going to be a panel discussion. Then later on, 7 o'clock, we'll do another live, but I don't know if that's going to be a panel discussion now. I got to find out. Got to see though. Well, but there's a lot of things happen. That we can discuss. Peace to you, Dusty. Salute to you. Thanks for coming. Well, let me I forgot to put this up. Let me read this. Come enjoy real conversations with the underrated one, us as righteous ones. Individually, let's make it change within ourselves and genuine for each other. We all we got. We got to remember that. Oh, China White, how you doing? Finally got you. Finally got. Thanks for coming. Like I said, it's going to be a panel discussion. So if anybody that wants to, oh man, I forgot to put the Wow, sorry family, I forgot to put this up. There it goes. Let me see. Let me put the link in here. So China, if you want to come up and speak, it's a panel discussion. We talk about anything. Again, welcome to JT Lunchtime Random Talk, Part 9, panel discussion. So, if you want to come up and speak, even Dusty, feel free. No problem. So, anybody want to come up, feel free. And also, I'm doing another live today. That needs to be done. So anybody wants to come? Oh, there it is. Finally, peace to you, homie. How you?
Same shit, different toilet, man.
You know that, man. Yo, glad to have you, man. Really appreciate that.
I wanted to ask you a question.
I didn't do it. Just let you know, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Whatever it is, I ain't do shit.
I want to
hear my name. All right, go ahead, bro. I'm just messing with you. You know me.
What you think? What you think about the VP pick?
I'm gonna tell what I said before I talk. Like my late father said, do you want the sugar-coated truth or you want the truth?
Come on, darkness.
My bad. I got a man. All right, Dusty. To me, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's bullshit. It really is. It's bullshit. You got a lot of beta males going to write, say, oh, we need to put a black woman in there. And let me tell some of these black women that want it, in case you want to say something. I'm not saying y'all ain't qualified and everything, but it's so funny. Y'all had given your blood, sweat, and tears to the Democratic Party for decades. Now all of a sudden, y'all picked the wrong one. That she locked up black people for nothing. She has separating kids from their families, and especially the ones that are on disability. She has not said anything for us. She had not said anything about our agenda. But we talking about let's talking about Biden. Biden signed a patriot law back in the early 90s to lock us up. So both of them is full of it. So this is bad. I don't care what anybody said. Now people gonna say, "Oh, you against black women." Shut up. Come with the next one.
I'm from California, so I know this. I could cuss on here, right?
Yeah, fuck cussing.
I know this bitch a little better than people that ain't from California.
Speak on it. Speak on it, please. Speak. This before you continue. That's what, for now on, if we gonna talk about stuff like this, any candidate, I have to let people know. Any candidate that you know live in your state on this channel, speak on it, brother. Speak on it. Fuck it. Let people know. I want you to let people know out the airways how she is, and I want you to let them know. Am I right what I'm saying so far about her?
No, you're 100% correct. This is a prime example of what I would consider a bed wench. I don't care that she was the mayor's side chick of San Francisco back in the 80s. I don't care about that because, hey, I don't give
good
a
old
fuck.
Willie.
I don't care about that. But what I do care about is her prosecutorial record and her blatant dislike and her hatred for black men, because that's who predominantly suffered underneath this woman. She has a 97% conviction rate, and when it comes to black brothers, she threw the book at them. Like, I personally know a brother right now who was prosecuted where she when she was actually the DA, and she pushed for 25 years because he got caught with a pound of weed, and literally 3 years later it was legal, and he still got his 25 years. Like, it's legal 3 years later, but he's still doing time. He got locked up in 2003. He still got his 25 years.
My brother, I want you to repeat it again so people will know, please. I want you to repeat that story again, please.
I know a brother who was prosecuted in the county where she was the DA in the Bay Area. Or she eventually later was senator down south, but she started up north. And this brother got caught with a pound of weed. He was actually one of my cousin's baby daddy. And he got sentenced to 25 years. She threw the book at this brother. And 3 years later, when it became medical in 2006, he tried to get what is it called? I don't know what the name of it was called, but he was trying to get the conviction overturned, appealed or something like that. And the nigga's still doing his time. The bitch will not let any conviction slide that will fuck with her record.
Yeah. Now you hear that, right, family? You hear from my brother Dusty from Cali. So let's not go back and forth on this. Oh, you picking on her. He lives in Cali. He giving you the truth on the Underrated Darkness channel.
She does her master's bidding. Just know that. Like, she is not one of us. She'll go on the Breakfast Club and play that goofy shit. Oh, my family smoke weed. Man, shut up, goofy bitch. But you locking niggas, but she was locking niggas up after it became medical. Like, I know niggas who was getting locked up because, like, in California, it became medical, I believe in 2006, 2007, correct me if I'm wrong, but once it became medical, you were allowed to have up to a half a pound of weed on you if you had your card or if you had your medical shit together. Niggas was still getting locked up who had less than a half a pound of weed. It was niggas who was catching strikes for having. Oh my god! Like this bitch is fucking ridiculous. And then you got bitches on Twitter. Like what's the bitch name? Man, the dyke looking chick from CNN. I forget the one that got the waves. Man, she basically ridiculed my man Uncle Luke for writing about her prosecutorial record. Oh, the black men need to shut up. Okay, we just won't vote. We just won't vote for your ass. It's as simple as that. Like we
Oh,
see Biden and we see Kamala. It looked like the right and the left hand of the law to me.
well, I'm gonna tell you this. Tonight, I'm gonna do another live. I don't know. I'm gonna have a panel discussion, or I'm just gonna do this out of. I'm just gonna do a solo. And it talks about why us as black men. No, Amanda, you can come on right now. It doesn't make a difference. Just panel discussion. It doesn't make a difference. You can talk about anything. But tonight, I want people to come on because I'm going to go in about how this society think of us as black men. Or we still do think of us as black men, young and old, as a price tag. But I'm not going to go get into it till tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because it got to be talked about. And then we got by, and then no, go ahead, bro.
They really giving us they really giving us the Klan in blackface.
Yeah, I call it Al Jolson look, if you ask me. Now, people don't know about Al Jolson. Look it up. You got a lot of Al Jolson and Jolsonettes.
Oh man, I just wanted to know what you thought about that play. Are you? I don't know where you located, but
I'm in VA, man. No. Let me put this out there. Originally from New York, be living in VA for 8 years.
I mean, it pretty like me personally. I don't. I mean, I'm not into. I'm into politics. I don't necessarily vote because I don't really see how it doesn't get counted. So why do it? But at the same time, I've always kind of been right leaning. But it's like for those who let's say hate Cheeto Face, if you really hate Cheeto Face that much, like what happened yesterday, you should really be upset if you lean left. Because they basically just guaranteed him another 4 years by picking her. Black men are not voting for this woman. It's not going to happen.
Thank you, Raw Ice Heat. Thank you, Black Butterfly. Yeah, if anybody that wants to donate, my Cash App is $capital JT 53000. Also, I have PayPal account, PayPal.me, all in caps, JT Black. Anybody want to donate? There it is. It's right at the it's flashing up. So yeah, man. It just for me that yeah, you right, said for politics, but this need to be discussed. And that's why you got quite a few black men that they don't be into politics because the politics do not. And I hear some brothers too, and they say we don't want to get involved. We disfranchised, but we've been disfranchised as black men for a long time. Now people say we should get involved and stuff like that. So I would tell them give us something to get involved with. Why you want the black and keep on reaching out, but the ones in politics, and I'm talking about the black man and the black woman, you don't want y'all don't even want to fight for us. And I'm sick and tired of hearing this bullshit on fucking YouTube. I'm sick and tired of some black man and some black woman always talking about the black man don't get involved with nothing, don't get involved in churches. But these pastors, they fuck our wives. Why do some of your black women don't talk about that shit? And they married. But you got the nerve to talk about, your husband is unyoked. But I see you've been unyoking her, black woman. Won't you talk about that?
I watched a video
Tired of
yesterday
shit, man.
from
I
Uncle.
mean, I'm just tired. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro. I'm just tired
I
of
tell,
bullshit, man.
I saw a video from Uncle D, I believe his name is. I think his name is Dennis Sperling, and and what he said was, he does people just aren't going to vote because they're not excited to. These two particular people don't excite us enough to actually get out there and risk infection and all that good stuff. So people just aren't going to vote. And because people most likely just aren't going to vote, I don't think people care enough about him getting 4 extra years because of how good the economy was. I don't think people are going to care if he gets 4 extra years. And I just think people aren't going to vote. And as a result of people not getting excited to vote, that he's just probably going to win again.
And you know what? And you got some of our people that some are gonna go for themselves. They're gonna go for their families. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, you got somebody that they don't think of collectively. You know what I'm saying? So okay, that's why we are right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man,
right,
just
Amanda. But see,
that'll
this
never matter.
you're right, Amanda. But this is the key. But see, you still got some black man and you got some black woman. They tell us, oh, you don't want to get involved. You not experienced. You not education. Learn about it. You got to start from local and work your way up. But you see in the local, there are actually some brothers and sisters does want something. They still fight, and look what happened. But I understand. But you know what? But I have to understand this. There are some black men, there are some black women. They are getting greased into. We have to understand that.
You're beholding to who's financing you, and once the numbers come out on who's donating to who, then you're gonna know who that particular ticket's gonna be
Get
beholden
out
to,
of here,
and that's
man.
that.
Get out of here, man. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of these some black men, some black women always keep on talking down of us as a people and stuff like that. If y'all gonna fight for the bigger picture, fight for the goddamn bigger picture.
Yeah,
They are they,
for somebody to say that, oh, you don't support black women, that's why it's sexist and it's misogynist, like that's you're insulting my intelligence. Like, I don't look at people's records.
What's going on, sis? How you doing? Sick and tired of bullshit, man.
It's ugly though. It's
Yeah,
ugly.
special parties. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired. I'm gonna tell any black man. I don't want to hear that you here for the brotherhood, but at the same time, you it's the same time you don't want to be included. Fuck you. If that's what you pick, you stay with that shit. If you want to stick with your family, that's with it. But when it comes to black man, if I'm talking about if I fair, stay the hell out of it. I don't want it. I don't want you to. I don't want no black man come to me and talk about you need to give our politics. You need to do this. You need to do that. And why at the same time our young boys and our young men still getting fucking slaughtered, and even the ones of my age still getting slaughtered. Let's talk about that shit. But no, nobody want to talk about that.
This is what I
Y'all
think is
don't
gonna
want to
happen.
talk. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't
Well,
want to talk about it. But we
hey,
gonna talk
darkness.
about it on this. Hell yeah, we gonna talk about it on here.
What I think is gonna happen, darkness, and you gonna say I heard it from Dusty first. Y'all two in the chat. What's gonna happen is, she's gonna run, and let's say assume that he gets reelected. What he's gonna do during this second term is he's gonna set up that sister from Georgia, the one that ran for Congress in Atlanta. He's gonna set her up to be the next rock star for the Republican Party. And the way she speaks and the way she relates to people, she's gonna pull a lot of people away because
Well,
she's
what's up?
very relatable.
Which one? Which one?
I want to say her name is Angela. I want to say her name is
She she
Angela.
she she oh, Stacey Adams.
No, 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 no. She was the chick that went on the Breakfast Club and demolished them. I mean, expose them for the birds that they are. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was Angela
It's not.
Stanton.
She's not. She's not Democratic.
No, she's not. She's definitely on the other side. She's definitely on the Republican side of the game,
Oh, really? Okay.
but she demolished them, and this is what I'm saying. Like Trump is going to prop her up during his second term. That way, when he dips out, she's going to be the rock star that's next in line. And I don't think that there's nobody on the left side that can really coalesce people like she can. Even though she's a sister, a black sister, but the way that she speaks, you know what I'm saying? She speaks like when you listen to her talk, she sounds like one of your aunties.
What's tell the people what she was saying, because maybe
Um,
some of us maybe
was
didn't hear it.
she was explaining her position on like pro-life, and they were talking about why do you support Trump, he's racist. It's like, well, racist presidents don't want to defund Planned Parenthood. And then she was talking about the
Mm.
criminal justice reform bill that he did that released over I think 150 200,000 people, 91% of them, all of them which were black. And with her, you know you conservatives by the policies that they talk about. Basically, everything she spoke about was policies, and she speaks in a way where, like I said, it sounds like one of your aunties talking. So she's not speaking over people, and I think she can coalesce a lot of people. I think she will move people away from the Democratic Party if he's to be reelected and he puts her at that superstar status.
Okay. Anybody that wants to get on the panel, feel free. The link, put the link in there. Matter of fact, let me put the link in. You know, and also I'm gonna do another live again tonight, and I'm not gonna really like that. So welcome to everybody, and my cash app is $ JT 53000. That just see in the gist. So anybody want to donate, feel free. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah. Well, I'm just we'll go more. One more. What I'm saying is this: that I'm just tired throughout the years that every time we talk about certain things, the black men always get leaved out, and the young black boys without policies, we get leaved out.
Everybody else can demand what they want. I mean, women sat down at the table for the last 40 years and demanded what they want. Gay people sat at the table the last 12 years, demanded what they want. Immigrants sat at the table for the last 8 years, demanded what they want. So why can't we sit at the table, demand what the fuck we want?
Yeah, listen, yeah, but we don't. But let me say this: there are some throughout the years has been demanding our agenda, but it's not. To me, then we got to think about mainstream media. They not gonna really the ones look like us. They don't want to push it. They don't want to go against the grain because they get paid. Now I'm talking about the black man and the black woman. Forget all that, man.
Mm. I
I'm
think
just tired, man. I'm just like, yo,
people need to get out of their feelings, to me,
yeah.
because at the end of the day, like, yes, it may feel bad to support Mr. Trump, and it may feel bad when people call you a coon and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, do you know what policies are coming out? Do you know what policies that this side is supporting? Do you know what policies that side is supporting? If you don't know anything about the policies and you're just running off emotions.
But see, this is the thing. But brother Dusty, this is the thing about this. Quite a few of us do know the issues, and we do talk about the issues. But see, some of these black men, some of these black women, they want to sound all professor and educational. I'm tired of hearing that talking point no more. I'm tired of hearing this shit. Are you gonna be there for our agenda? And stop, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep on saying, stop disrespecting our intelligence and talking about we don't do enough to fight for our agenda. It is a two-way street. But see, like I said before, the ones we talking like that, they getting greased up. Don't
You
want to
know,
hear that no more. I don't
I
want to hear
mean,
the BS no
they
more.
getting paid well. You get a lobbyist behind you, you get a company behind you, you get money behind you. You're beholden to those people. And it's as simple as that. And once people figure out who you're beholden to, then that definitely, it adds fuel to the fire. I mean, let's not forget, she got demolished by Tulsi Gabbard. Anybody who watched that is like, for
Cool.
people not to want to support her, you can't say it's about me being a sexist because I support Angela Stanton and she's a black woman. So where's the sexism?
Right. Somebody talking about Angela Stanton. Yeah, DJ Morse said Angela Stanton. Peace to you, DJ Morse. That's what I'm saying. I'm just tired, and it's to me, and this is the thing that people fail to understand too. With Congress record setting, and I'm talking Democrat, had voted 100 women into Congress. Not where's not one of them has said anything about our agenda.
It's not their job because they worried about their own agenda.
I understand. I get it. I'm just going on your point. So I'm just saying we gotta learn to connect the goddamn dots. Connect the goddamn dots. What I just said and what Brother Justice said, and then he wants everybody. Oh yeah, shut up. Rest in peace, John Lewis. Rest in peace. But I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired. We see the same ones that's talking about this system. But you know how the system is. But you also you want to stifle other black men and black women wherever they said they are stupid. And you wonder why we not working collective, because there are some things that they have, and then some they look at some of us as black men, some of us as black men, black, the rest of us that they have nots, and they figure that we have a hole in our head, and they figure we don't know what we talk
I mean, they just assume that we're dumb, and we're not. I mean, for example, my man, John Lewis, I think was the person that she's replacing. He's been holding that seat, I want to say, for 40 to 50 years. I mean, what has changed in 40 to 50 years? I think it's time for some new blood. I do. We respect the
about.
old heads for paving the way and for marching and all that good
Man,
shit, but like,
listen,
it's time for some new motherfuckers who got some energy to make some shit shake.
man. Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna hear first the underrated darkness. Fuck that, yo. Our people built the Democrat Party. I don't. It shouldn't be no other ethnicity. Should be no other race should be ahead. Should be ahead of the Democratic Party. You got a Hispanic chairman. I think last name Perez. Of course, he's not going to push our agenda. He's going to make sure he's going to push the Hispanic agenda. Y'all going to see it. If we're going to keep it funky, let's keep it funky. You hear what I'm saying? Black women, the ones in the Democratic Party, and these black men too. Why we gotta see Pelosi all the time? Why we gotta see Claiborne? Why we gotta see Claiborne? He been the third whip of the Democratic Party for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We eating chicken dinners and stuff, but when it comes to the gourmet meals and stuff, we not invited to that.
I mean, the dinners is $5,000 a plate. That's why we can't go.
But them chicken dinners they eating is $250.
No, I'm talking about to go sit at them plates where you actually in the same room with the politician and you get to make your little elevator speech. Those be $5,000-$10,000 a plate. That's where motherfuckers get the shit shaken. And really, like, we have power as black men, because otherwise we wouldn't have this space where motherfuckers is flocking to see what the fuck we thinking. So we really, what we need to do is just figure out how to coalesce this shit and figure out what the fuck our agenda is. Like, for example, like I see Black Lives Matter doing this thing. I mean, I appreciate the flex of the Black Lives Matter, but if you read the mission statement of it, if you're a father or a husband, I mean, it's not going to be appealing to you. We need something that appeals to us.
Man, listen, man, they out there to push this LDBG, whatever that shit do agenda, man. Come on, man. You know and I know that they push their agenda. They excluding the black man out of this conversation.
We've never been in it.
I'm just being funny, okay? I'm just trying to just. I mean, it's a
We've
dry
never been
joke.
in it.
Yeah, I said it's a dry joke. I'm sorry, it's dry.
There's never been a time that I could think of since John Henry before fucking George Washington where a nigga had a place at the fucking table.
Whoa, hold that thought. Why should 45 be out? Because he's not following and listening to the black supremacy agenda. Oh, yo, Tone Malone, get him out. Get cheesy fingers out. Get cheesy fingers out. We ain't gonna have none of that shit.
Black
How you
supremacy
feel?
agenda. Who has a black
No.
supremacy
Let me
agenda?
read that. Hold on, Joe. Let me read this. He talking about shit. He said, "Why should 45 be out of office? Because he's not following and listening to your black supremacy agenda and narrative." Oh no, get him out. Get that person out. We ain't gonna have none of that.
I mean,
We
it's a logical question. I wouldn't consider myself a black supremacist. I think we're all equal, and really,
Nah, but see, I want to get the person out because I be seeing this a whole lot lately. It seems
what is
like
it,
every
troll?
time it got. I don't. Let me check. Hold on. But I'm saying we be hearing this a whole lot. Every time we talk about our agenda, it's always black supremacy. But if anybody else's agenda, it's not that. Nah, we ain't gonna play those type of
Oh,
games.
he's calling what we're saying black supremacy. Ugh,
Right? He
yeah,
said black
that's not
supremacy
true, brother.
agenda. I'm married. No.
I mean, if anything, Black Lives Matter is black supremacy. You don't hear none of us talking about that. So yeah, that's not factual, homie. It's not factual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Me personally, at first when I remember when the election happened, right? I remember feeling like, you know what, if something feels familiar, and I remember everybody saying Hillary's going to win, Hillary's going to win, Hillary's going to win, Trump has no chance, Hillary's going to win, and it just reminded me of 2004 when Bush got elected, or was it 2000 or 2000? Was it? It was one of those where when Bush beat Gore, and nobody thought that Gore was going to win. And I just remember feeling like, you know what, this kind of feels like that day. And lo and behold, the motherfucker wins. Now, there's a lot of shit that he does that I'm not a fan of. There's a lot of shit he says that he really shouldn't fucking say. In my opinion, if he would just shut the fuck up about the racism shit and the wall shit, he really could have been a rock star. Because when he was talking that tough shit before he said anything about the Mexicans, like motherfuckers was
Mm-hmm.
fucking with him. And then he said that goofy shit about about Mexicans and them being all gangsters and shit, and then people stopped fucking with him. I think at the point now we just desensitized to it, and we was thinking, well, you know what? Yeah, he might be a fuck nigga, but at least his money going around right now.
Mm-hmm. It just for me that nah, man. Yeah, it just that we not we it's, I feel of our people it's just the wrong people having these conversations, man. I feel like this. If you all about collective, whatever, those are the ones to come to the table. The ones who do not want to be collective, they all about make sure their family is fine, and the ones that are around.
Hey, but think about
You
this,
should.
darkness. Why should they bring us to the table? What power do we have? What can we give them?
I'm not listen. Hear me out. You're right. I'm just going by. I'm just hear me out on this.
I'm not
So the
saying we
one.
shouldn't be, but why should that? Like, if we was white folks, why would we bring black men to the table? Yeah, you don't ask for permission to sit down. You have to take your seat.
Right, but hear me out. But this is what I'm trying to say, brother. Like this, that if you're not willing, but see, this is me. I fight five people, and I fight five young boys and young brother. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not going to, and you know what? And I'm not going to be sorry about it. That's how I am, and you know what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying like this. But I'm saying this: if you're not willing to bring something to the table collectively, but you want to bring something to the table just for yourself and the ones that gonna be on board, it's what I feel. The underrated one feel. You should have no right to talk about collectively. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing that narrative. I'm tired of hearing the narrative that about the black man ain't doing this, the black man ain't doing that. And then the women that identifies what the black man is saying, that willing to fight for the black man to make sure that he's okay, or vice versa as some, y'all still have a problem with that too.
We just have to hold up the brothers that's doing their thing. You know, like when everybody got mad at what's the brother, Robert Smith, you know, for getting with Becky, but he's still going over here paying $40 million here and paying people's student loans off. Just because he
Yeah,
with Becky don't mean that he ain't doing good work.
yeah. But
And it's
see,
really it's the work that we should be looking at.
right, but this is the thing. But see, when it comes to Serena Williams, she married a racist that has a magazine. Y'all want to be quiet. Even if a black woman that marries a white man and she's doing things for our community and stuff, I don't got no problem with that. Wherever you want to marry, but can I have your cake eat too?
Hey man, if a sister want to marry out, look, if Zaddy is the one that's down for you, and that's the one that you know for sure is the one that's gonna treat you the best, I'm all for it. Just don't come over here talking shit about us.
That's it. That's
Don't come
all I'm
over,
saying.
you know, if that's the right one for you, or if Jose is the right one for you, or Akbar, I don't give a damn. Just just keep the shit talk to a minimum, because I'm not talking shit about Serena. I ain't talking shit about Maya Angelou. I ain't talking shit about Alfred Woodard or whoever the fuck else is out there. I don't give a damn who the fuck they lay with.
Listen, all I'm just saying like this, you hear from me. Black woman, you say you want to be really part of the party. 40 years. Y'all been fighting want to be part of the Democrat Party so bad. And look what they gave y'all. And
Yeah,
if y'all
Poon
happy and
Poon. Shout out
if
to
y'all
Poon Poon. He opened up
yeah,
the money. We got to go get it. It's as simple as that. It's like, fuck your feelings. Yeah, your feelings might be hurt. He might have said the shit he says is goofy and destructive to me, but he opened up the money. Who the fuck else in the past has opened up the money for everybody to get it?
yeah, that's all I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm talking about Democratic or Republican. If you want to vote, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you. Listen to the underrated one. Don't say that y'all ain't got no money to do, and y'all in a deficit. I'm telling you what you can do. All right, listen to the underrated one.
Darkness.
Yeah, dark. Now we ain't gonna say darkness. That's right. Well, listen to the underrated one. Listen out. What you need to do. I'm gonna go to Republican. Hey, Donald Trump, because he from New York, so you know. Hey, and he's a Gemini like I do. That's what I'm saying. Like he ain't all that dumb to eat. I don't like him, but he ain't all that. But that's another story. But this is what you got to do, Trump. You know, if you want to win, if you really want to win, I know people that say that don't talk about reparations and stuff. Gotta have that talk, you know what I'm saying?
This is what I
You
think is
know,
going to happen. See, I think reparations is not going to work in our favor like people think it is. Because what if, now I'm not saying this is going to happen, but what if these motherfuckers say, well, how about we just count up all this welfare we gave you niggas the last 50 years? And we'll
I
start,
think that right. I think that's
how
why
about
it's
we
good.
count up all this Section 8 we gave your asses for the last 50 years? We're going to count that towards the bill.
Yeah, we're going to yeah, but let me finish though. Now, what we gonna do now? Now, if you listen, underrated one. Now, what you need to do, Orange Crush 45. I'm gonna call you Trump. Now this virus supposed to kick up another month or so. What you need to do, you need to write this stimulus bill out, put some more ends on that, and let it go through until this virus pass. You know what I mean? And immediately, the ones that lose their houses, make sure they get their houses back pronto. Then after that, you got to take care. You got to take care the ones that's on disability. I'm talking about the young and old. Take care, take care of those. Make sure you put some ends in their pocket, huh? That's what you got to do.
Hey,
Then, huh?
No, I was saying somebody said hi to me in the chat. I was just shouting her out.
Oh,
You right
okay.
though,
How you
bro.
doing?
Like you ain't. I mean, I think, like I said, people need to get out of their feelings, man. People, it's like you shouldn't have such an emotional response when you can't
Mm-hmm.
think of a single policy that your candidate has put through. Like, give me a policy.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then top of that, do it immediately. This is the you work through the Republican, work through the Democrat. Look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some from here, and I'm gonna take some from here. I'm giving you 24 hours to make up your mind. But this bill got to pass, and it's got to be indefinitely. It cannot be just a second shot of the stimulus bill. That's it. That's it. Everybody, and then at the said time, you get the ones that know how to control this virus and stuff. You get some good people around. You get some good people, so they can get to work. And the ones that you chase them off, Trump, you chase them off. You got to bring them back. So then when you do that, you bring the money in. Then economy, little by little, be improving, and make sure that money gets there on time. Now, this is the kicker here. The ones that makes $2,000 and up, or 1,000, they don't get nada. Now, if they have businesses are small, you have a package for them. That's a separate from the stimulus bill. You give the package to them. But what I'm saying, if you do that, I'm telling you right now, that's the one they're gonna win the election. I'm telling you right now.
I think they should have did something. To me, I think that's you definitely got to do something for small business owners because they employ people. But I say do something for the landlords because these is the motherfuckers that's losing money. Do something for
That's
the
what
landlords.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. The ones with evictions and stuff. That's what I'm saying. You gotta look out for them too. Let it be immediate help.
So we talk. So what if let's say somebody brings up reparations, right? And they should be like, all right, we promised you niggas 40 acres in a mill. But what if they say, okay, but your 40 acres is in Liberia?
That's true. Yeah. Or in Uganda.
Well, I say Liberia because it's one of our colonies in Africa, which was originally established to
Yeah.
send freed slaves. So what if they say, well, we already
Yeah.
got this shit set up. You want your 40 acres in the mill, take your black ass to Liberia.
Yeah. That's a whole lot to think about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anybody that wants to come on the panel, feel free.
It won't help you here where you was born, raised, and paid taxes. That wasn't what they promised. What they promised was 40 acres in the mill. That's how they gonna word this shit because they snakes like that, sis. Camille, like they they snakes like that. They would say, "Well, we delivered on our promise. You decided that you didn't want it."
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm gonna say it like this though. Every nationality has got reparations except us, and those are the ones that enslaved us. Now, the things what Dr. Carl Anderson was saying about for over 50 years, we and the other ones, we did not want to pay attention to it. We did not want to fight. We do not want to fight. We do not want to stand with it. And that's where we at right now.
And that
That's
brother,
where we at.
we need to send the motherfucking fruits of Islam to protect that nigga.
But see, then we gotta have all right, and this is another point we gotta think about too. The nation of Islam don't really protect us as a people; they protect their own. But there are some of us as a people say, is they really going to protect us?
I don't know. I just know brothers like that, man. Once they get a platform, man, it don't work out for them, man. You see, Stokely Carmichael still in Guyana. 50 years later, nigga still can't come home.
Yo, he's gone. He dead.
It's ugly. That
Yeah.
nigga learned Spanish by now. It's ugly, man. But as far as everything is concerned, man, I think that this woman, if you are left leaning, I think that this basically just guaranteed number 45's reelection. For those who are upset about that, I apologize for it. Because I don't know not one single nigga that I know, not one single black man that I know is gonna go vote for that bitch.
Oh, I'm just saying like this. You hear from the underrated one, and I know Esgacha heard it, and Sunday heard it, PNP heard it. This is the year of exposing the fake. It's going to be a hot winter is coming. It's coming, and it's going to be blissed. You won't see people that's fake that wearing horns and they're actually going to have horn. You're going to see horns in their tail. When I'm talking about their horns in their tail, that means you know what they representing for. And we better understand that. We're talking about demons.
If that happens too, let's just say for some stretch of the imagination, they do get elected. That means this space is over with. Know that. This space is over with. There's gonna be no more Black Manosphere. It's over. Yeah, it is like that, Camille. No one likes her at all. Because people who are from California, especially from Northern California, that know this bitch intimately, no nigga that I know is gonna vote for her.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say this too. Y'all think I'm gonna tell you, see, I'm gonna tell you, see, some people don't like to listen to the underrated one, but y'all gonna some of y'all, I ain't talking about the ones in the chat, I'm talking about the ones outside, but y'all gonna listen to me. For a very long time, I'm talking about the judicial system, and I'm talking about the different circuits of courts. There's quite a few feminists has dominated this their policy for a long time, and you got some men that follows right along with it. And by what this happened is that here, that means we have to fight and struggle to have the brotherhood in the men's space. And the black woman, I want y'all to understand this too. That means that you think it's going to be more confusion of the institution of marriages and relationships. This is going to make it extra hard. So when you have certain black men say, I don't want to be around this and everything, rest for rain. I'm telling you, I'm letting you know right now. You hear from the underrated one on the darkness, on the underrated darkness, underrated one. Dusty, you hear from this is my Cali fam. You hear from me. You think we gonna really recreate a continued feminist mindset? You think marriages are going to really happen? You really think that it's going to be relationship between a black man and a black woman? And I'm gonna tell you, and homosexuals is going to be running wild as ever. That the heterosexual is going to be trying to be extinct.
She don't claim to be black. She claimed to be biracial. Now, me, I'm Hispanic and black, but I'm a nigga, bro. Like I'm just like I don't know nothing about being Hispanic. Like, and this is the thing about California. Like, for those who's from California that's come from black people, like most black families in California is a rainbow coalition anyway. Like, I got cousins with Cambodian baby daddies, white baby daddies, Mexican baby daddies, Asian. Like, it's a rainbow coalition in California. So it's like damn near everybody's biracial. Not damn near, but it's a nice little percentage. But nobody claims biracial. They claim that they black. And I think that's a distinctive factor because I mean, if you're not claiming to be black, like who are you claiming to be? Whose agenda are you riding for? Is she gonna ride for her is Kamala gonna ride for her black people or is she gonna ride for her white people?
I'm just saying, yo, I'm saying, thank you, Tom Malone. Tom Malone, if you want to get on, you can. Like on the link that he put in, that's the links. Anybody wants to donate, feel free. And let's do this. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, hey, no. Sunday. No. Come on now, come on.
They're getting busy.
They getting busy because that's the way I'm telling you. I knew this gonna happen. Come on, y'all.
They
Come on.
need to come on up and speak,
Come on,
please. Like
speak.
I love
Yeah.
these viewpoints that I'm hearing right now. It's
That,
beautiful.
but see, that's what I'm saying. Something I ain't talking about y'all, but that's what I'm saying. When I put the link out there, they don't want to come. There's somebody in the past they don't want to come up.
You know they at work.
I know that, but I'm talking about in the past when they not at work.
No, they not at work, but that's what they're gonna tell us. That's what they're gonna tell us. You know, they say some goofy shit and be
Why,
like, "Come on up."
sis, why you leave? Why you leave for?
You know, motherfuckers got to go to the plantation.
No, that's my sis. Comment, Ellen. That's my sis right there. Oh yeah, well, I forgot. That's right. You at work. That's my sis right there. That's my sis right there. But yeah, man. I know you at work, man. I just want to get on. I know it's lunch hour, lunchtime. You know, I want to go up here because this is real on my mind, man. And I'm saying like this that we not having the right conversation. And I'm glad that you came up here. Okay, gotcha. But I'm just letting you know. But I want you. Oh yeah, the ones leaving. I want you to come back 7 o'clock. I got something special. And what I made up my mind that it's not going to be a panel discussion. Is it, so I want you to come I want you to come and black man, especially black, one black woman, I want you to come. But black man tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I want y'all to come. This is very important. These are critical times for us as black men. Because we are being tested. We've been tested for a long damn time anyway, but I'm just saying. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go and post the I'm gonna post I'm gonna post the link that when I'm talking about the Don Dada. What's good, homie? That's my LDBC brother right there. Don Dada. What's good, homie? Glad you showed up.
People don't want their voice recognized.
Man.
That's why they ain't coming up.
Oh, thanks, cool. K Money. Just share my live. Thanks, K Money. That's what I'm saying, man. All I'm saying.
Right now, I think it's a beautiful thing because this is really the first time that I can remember, and I'm young, man. I'm in my early 30s, but this is the first time I can remember where black men's vote in particular actually matter. It is actually getting courted by somebody. This is the first time I've ever seen actually black men actually getting courted by politics, that people actually want us to vote for them. This is what I think is a good thing, because we've never before been courted like that. Never. The black collective as a whole has been courted, which is mostly women because they generally run shit. But this is the first time that I've seen in my lifetime where black specifically men's vote has been being courted. And I think it's a good thing, but I also think that we have to just really be careful about the decisions that we make and make sure that whatever decisions we make is for our best interests.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post a link that I'm gonna talk about tonight, and I want y'all to look at it, especially black women too, but especially black men. And it'd be very much appreciated if y'all can get there even before 7 o'clock. Let's try to fill up the chat. So,
what video you talk about, Playboy?
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Then I want you to look at it. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna tell anybody. Don't worry about it. I'm coming.
Well, what you barbecuing tonight? That's what you're doing?
No, we be barbecuing. It depends what barbecue you're talking about. You know I cook. Anybody know I cook, but I'm really gonna cook tonight.
Cook.
Oh yeah. Huh?
I bring some sides. Don't even trip.
Nah, it's all right.
I'll bring some
Nah,
sides.
I ain't talking about that type of cooking, but
I know. I know.
I know. I just fuck with you. Yeah. But yeah, man, cause nah,
What do you think? All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think we as black men need the most from whatever voting block that's courting us right now? Like, just if you could say one or two things that affect black men specifically. Like, what do we fucking need? Because we've never asked this question to ourselves. We don't even know what the fuck we need. So, in
there's a
your
lot.
opinion, what do we need?
I can't say because a lot. All I can say like this that the one thing I can't say. I think the one thing that I want that to be protected. We
I'm
want to
talking
be
about something
protected.
that's actionable, like some sort of policy or something that can be
That's what I'm
something action,
saying. We need to
something
be
actionable.
protected. We need justice, right? We need justice. We need to be there protected. Any law officer that murder us should be prosecuted. Should be
That's one.
prosecuted, and also they need to come down of the educational system to stop put a price. No, because I'm giving up what I'm saying. Stop treating our young boys as property. Y'all want to do something? Make sure our curriculum is in it. Make sure you put better teachers that look like us that is willing to teach our kids. If you want to do more, I doubt they're gonna do that because I think it should come from us and everything. But I'm gonna put it anyway. Open up some money so we can open up our own school so we can teach our own kids.
Boom. That's a good one. I think we need to one.
Especially boys, especially our young boys.
Absolutely. I remember BGS said something about that. Like, I think he said something about take all of the boys that's not doing good and put them in an all boys school, all black boys school, and make sure that when they graduate, they got some sort of trade or some sort of
Right.
scholarship or something like that. I
Yes, I
think that's a
agree on
great
that.
idea.
I agree on that. Yeah, it should. Just boys.
I
And then
agree.
they're gonna say, what about the girls? Y'all gotta have stuff.
Well, right now there's only 30 scholarships, I think, for black boys and like something like 450 for girls. So I mean,
Yes,
we
right.
what I think.
Where's the justice of that? You tell
Well,
me, where's the justice of that?
no, it's just us.
Yeah?
Just
Got it, man.
us. You dig what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
just us, right. Just us, right. I get it.
I
So
think
so
what
that, so that means just us had 30 scholarships, but the masses of young black girls, they get four. What's that number again?
something like 400, 450 around there. I don't know the
Yeah.
exact number. Don't quote me on that, but it's a lot.
It's a lot, right? So that's like quadruple. You ask me,
More.
more than that. I'm just being nice.
I think well, in my position, because I'm a family man, I think what we need one is to get rid of 4D, and two, we need to make some sort of consequences for any type of false accusations. I think that
Yes,
right there change a lot of family dynamics too. That'd be fucking magnificent.
and at the thing,
Whoever comes with that idea, they're gonna get the overwhelmingly majority of black men to vote for them,
hey
whichever
William, if
side
you,
comes with that.
oh yeah, William, if you want to get on, let me know, William. If you want to get on, let me know. And also, and let me put this out here: anybody that gets raped, I'm against that, and they should get prosecuted. So I'm putting it out there. Now, the ones that are falsely get charged and come to find out they didn't do it, the ones who did the falsely charge, they should get prosecuted.
Absolutely. I mean, because I mean, there's all type of videos everywhere. People, slapping themselves in the face and punching themselves in the face. Like those people they need to go ahead and sit down. And you sit on down. I think we need to even out this 4D stuff. That way we take away the predatory nature of the mating dance. And I think that'll make people nicer to each other. Because if you can't go to Dwight McManus and get what you want, maybe you're gonna be a little nicer and just be like, you know what, baby daddy, can I get a couple $100?
She ain't getting nothing from me.
Baby daddy, you got a few dollars.
Yeah.
I'm a little short. I need a couple of dollars. People just gonna get nicer, and that's what I think people need is to be nicer.
Sure, they just look at them young ladies. You want to be nice and out, just Corona and shit, man. Shoot, they on the bargain now, Jack. They like, yeah, you want to do something. You don't have to take me you have to take me to Red Lobster. Yeah, I settled, for Burger King or something, a drive-through and shit. Yeah, they being nice now, Oh, instead of buying an expensive bottle of wine, I get Andrea champagne for $7. Andrea for $7.
Oh, barefoot Moscato face ass.
Right. I'm ready to do that, instead of like be all nasty, be all nasty and everything. Instead they come and give you that. Sometimes they come with a nice little robe and they have the next day come on and see I'm nice and everything. I said, oh, and then you see me, I cook. So I cook. I know they're gonna say, yeah, what kind of wine you want me to bring? You know what I'm saying? They probably instead of being nice as a
Copperhead, bitch.
Right. Talk to the mic.
Copperhead.
Right.
The one with the gold net around the motherfucker. That's the one I
need. Right. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm saying, and I'm like, man, all that. So, brothers, this is brothers. I'm just letting brothers know. Just observe now, because they can say all they want to. Oh, we have a price. Oh, they brought the lower they price down. Shoot. It's the same with Burger King. Yeah, you're right, PNP. But don't tell the rest of the black women something like that.
Poom Red Lobster is not the same as Burger King. It ain't too much different, but Burger King is.
I know what you mean, but I get what you mean. To her, maybe to her it is, but but they not black women like that. And then at the same time, man,
she got that paper.
Yeah, well, that's she's PNP. She's good people though, but at the same time, they can look at you and everything. I know there's a change. Cause every time I do food shopping, it be these some of these women. Hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. You have a good day.
I be seeing them at Costco like 9 a.m, wearing leggings with high heels, like.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna tell you, and it be some women but my age group, boy, they smell good, and and all of a sudden they make too. They walk their usual way, but they want passion. They make sure they throw their ass. Say, yeah, I'm available. No, I'm not available. Yeah,
that's it is right. Poom, it is frozen food. It ain't, like I said, it ain't season 52s, but it ain't Burger King either.
Right, exactly. And I ain't dealing with no woman don't know how to cook. You crazy? Get out of here. You want to get a Swanson dinner, and all you just want to add, when it half ready, you just want to add some seasoning. Get your
I like when they try though. Like I like when they try. Like I've dealt with chicks that couldn't cook, but I like when they try. They fuck around and try to cook a steak and they cook your shit well done. Like you burnt my steak, but I appreciate the effort.
But no. I can go for that. Don't give me listen. I know people say, "Oh, Brady, you hard on women." I'm not hard. I could understand that, but there are some they're not willing to know how to cook, and you got kids.
Ugh, that's ugly. Oh, smart and final shopping assholes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They want to canned goods, open as microwave ass. Out of here with that, man.
Spaghetti every week. So you got spaghetti. It's like you recycle spaghetti, tacos, and fried chicken.
Yeah. They make baked ziti. Baked ziti. Big ZD ass motherfucker, man. That big Z easy, yo. Yeah. I'm saying, man. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. Man cook more and better something. Yeah, you're right. I can cook. I ain't worried about it. I got documents on the. You just go to my channel. You know what I'm saying? In the past, I be throwing down. You know, ain't nothing to worry about that. I be shit. People,
yeah.
shit,
Last night I just made some salmon with some squash and some broccoli because your boy watching that starch, you dig, trying to get lean and shit, man. You know.
ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, at least I'm allergic to seafood, so all I can eat is whitey fillet. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, P&P said no ramen
Hey,
noodles
hey, you can,
microwave.
hey, Poom
Yeah, man.
Poom, you can't hate on the ramen noodles, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you're a real hood nigga, you didn't figure out how to gourmet that shit up 8 different ways. I'm talking about you cooking
Yo,
steaks and throwing boiled egg. I
yo,
mean, I didn't gourmet up some motherfucking ramen noodles where motherfuckers be like, damn, nigga, is this pho?
yo. Let me tell you, y'all gonna hear it right. Y'all hear it right here. The underrated one is gonna create a beef dish out of ramen noodles and a chicken dish out of ramen noodles. Wait and see. I watch. I'm gonna hook it up, yo. Watch. Underrated is gonna come through. It's gonna be next month. Watch.
See, none of these
Watch.
motherfuckers ever been to jail. They ain't ever busting no spread. Like I be craving ramen noodles sometimes. I
Oh
be
no, I
craving
know.
this.
PNP. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. You say girls go. I know exactly what you mean. But watch what I create for ramen noodles: the beef one and the chicken one. Watch.
Man,
Watch.
I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna show you how I gourmet some shit up. Don't even trip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that later because I got a taste for it today. Damn it, you know what I'm saying? Cook some steak up real nice. You know what I'm saying? And slice that thing up.
That's what. Yeah,
And
homemade hibachi. That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with
yeah,
that. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Like,
yeah.
shoot, underrated be creating some soul food, some Chinese food fuse and all that, man. Watch. I'm gonna look for that because that's part of my dinner and dessert live fellowship live, man. I'm gonna start put. I'm gonna start. But those sometimes those are long live. But I'm gonna put those up on preview, man. Premieres, man. Watch.
I got a bunch of kids, so I gotta know how to cook, man. But one
Man,
thing I
how many
can't
kids?
stand.
How many kids you got?
Ah man, I got a lot, bro. Like I'm on the future side of the game. Like I'm populating the world around this motherfucker, man.
Man, John, yo, you be throwing it down like that, son? Yeah, you
I
need
mean,
mad pass
look,
movement.
I was young, man. I was young, man. But hey, I mean,
Okay.
I paid a cost, so you know they all right. You know they all got new shoes and good shit like that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
not
able to. But yeah, I have to know how to cook because when they come over, man, I got a house full. I'm on a damn near on the loud house side of the game.
Man, so you got a team.
I got a 6 man.
Damn, son. Yo, much respect for you though. You know what I'm saying? That's good though. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man. I'm just saying, man.
You know, I got 2 boys and 4 girls, man. And
Damn.
when they pull up, man, it's a you know you got to cook something, man, because
Mm-hmm.
when I was a kid, man, my mom never took me to McDonald's. You know, that
Mm-hmm.
was like the only time we was able to go to McDonald's because I grew up in the '90s, right? Was when they
Mm-hmm.
had the 29-cent Wednesday burgers and the
Yeah,
39
I
cent
remember.
Sunday burgers, and they'll get like 30 of them motherfuckers. You can eat all the burgers you want, but you ain't get no fries and you ain't getting no drink.
Yeah, yo, I know you heard of White. You ever heard of White Castle?
I heard of it, but I'm from the West Coast, man. I ain't never been there.
Well, 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 well
Right now I'm in Memphis, but like
Memphis.
I'm from the
Okay.
West Coast. I'll be back
Well,
in
well,
Cali later on, but I ain't never ate at White Castle.
well. They had frozen White Castle at the supermarkets, but you know, White Castles is really really from I think it's from Indiana. I believe it's from Indiana, but they have some in New York. So sometimes when my mother and father and I feel like cooking, they take us to White Castle. You know what I'm saying? And that back in those days, them burgers was like 20 cents. You know what I'm saying? You got double cheeseburger was like maybe like 50 cents, the fries and all that. And they used to get
Is those
a
the
bunch
real
of them.
small joints, like the slider
Yeah.
joint? I've
Well,
seen
it's
them in the store, man, but I ain't never bought them.
but I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing like the real one because you actually see them when they cook that shit, though. Word.
Hey, I don't agree with that, Misa L, because if you look at our stomachs compared to a cow's stomachs, compared to a lion's stomach, our stomachs more resemble a lion's stomach. And from my observations, like I've been on a farm and had horses and cows and stuff. All of horses, they all have flat teeth. We have incisors, so I mean, we actually are meant to eat meat.
Yeah. Oh, Wim, go. Let me before I continue. This is what I do. Dustin, you can pass that out to other people. Whoever that is traveling, if y'all travel to your safe your destination, let me know and let everybody else. And after when you get to back to your safe destination, you let us know that you safe. Also, like William, he knows this because I told this before. He's driving home now, just listening. So William, when you get home, you let us know. All right. Make sure you put your key in the door. Let us know that you home. Okay. So we gonna stay a little longer because he said he's driving home. So that's what we're gonna do for now because that's what we gotta look out for each other, family. We gotta do that. So if anybody that's traveling and oh, Tiara, how you feel? Thanks for coming. So anybody that is traveling to your destination or home, if you're on your way there, let us know. And I will stay there to make sure you get there to your safe destination, or you get home. Okay,
Man,
that's me.
I flew last Wednesday, right? And they had to stop off in Dallas before I stopped in Memphis, and I got off the motherfucking plane and caught the damn Rona, nigga. And I'm just kind of like bouncing back from that goofy shit. And once I get out of this quarantine, I'm taking my black ass back to Cali, and I'm not moving around to the end of the year. I promise.
Mm. Hey, welcome, Tiara. How you doing? Welcome back. You know, like again, if you anybody that wants to get on the panel, the link is right in the chat. Feel free. Okay, feel free. I don't think I'm gonna be here that long. Also, I will do another live tonight. So
Yeah, I'm gonna come kick it with you, big dog. You know, since I'm in quarantine, I really ain't got shit to do but fuck around on YouTube. Normally, I don't spend as much time on here as I do now, but this motherfucking quarantine shit ain't no fucking joke, nigga. Like my fever just starting to go down. Like I had a 102 for like 4 days, and then the other day it went down to 100. Yet last night it was 99.7. So
or
the way shit is going, by the time I fly back on Friday, I should be straight.
yeah. So yeah. So yeah, man. All right, sis. Yeah, holler at me later, sis.
Take it
Yeah,
easy, sis.
yeah. That's my sis right there. So yeah, we talk about some more things. So again, he said time to make more babies,
Oh
Dusty.
Lord.
He
Look,
said
my
that's
jersey
it.
going in the rafters, okay?
Or yo, he said he got a 6 man now. Come on now.
My jersey going to the Raptors. To be
Word,
honest,
he
like
got yo,
to
like
be honest, I have both of my sons. They both autistic, man, and it's a lot of it's a lot.
yo. So
To
that's you know what, Dusty. I'm glad that you brought that up because I know you talking. Remember, I was talking about disability, right?
Yeah,
And I want to talk because we do not hear that conversation when a black man had kids that's on disability. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? If you want to get on, feel free. But I want to
hey
come from
buddy,
you. Yeah, buddy. Hey,
good to see you,
buddy.
sis.
Yeah, last Wednesday I did a chopper with Bunny, and that was terrific. Y'all be surprised how much did she been through. You be surprised how she overcome. And I'm not. Y'all go just have to go on the chat, go on the channel and look for it. I did a chopper
Yeah,
series with
yes,
her.
Mr. L, they were all of my children have been vaccinated. My two sons, they're the oldest. They're 15 and 11. And my 15-year-old son, he's actually high functioning autism. He actually goes to school, and he's able to participate in high school. But he does have a speech impairment, but he can communicate. Now my 11-year-old, he doesn't speak, and he has this little Velcro book where, like,
Mm-hmm.
let's say he's hungry, he'll go to the Velcro book and peel off the "I'm hungry" sticker or the "I'm thirsty" sticker. He
Okay.
be
All
even
right.
talking shit with it, like "Go clean your room" sticker, like.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you a question. Why those conversations do not happen when a black man has kids had autism? Why is not in mainstream?
um I
Or
really
what or
can't
what
say.
or what you see?
I really can't say, man, because at the end of the day, like, when uh, when you have an autistic child, one, there's you
Mm-hmm.
feel bad, and somehow you feel like it was your fault because my oldest son was born 2004, my second was born 2008, and I was really young when my first
Mm-hmm.
two sons was born, and you really don't know like the whole thing about vaccinations and all that shit. You just know that you got shots when you was a kid, so you don't really have a problem with giving your kids shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's really just conditioning. And then when the 2010s came around, that's when all this research about vaccines and all that good stuff came about, and all that shit. And it's just that awareness. There's certain shots that they're not gonna get. Like they ain't getting no Rona vaccine and nothing like that. But the shit that's needed, the polio, the measles and shit. Like yeah, you can get that.
Mm-hmm. You know why I asked that? Because my late brother, my late younger brother Lamar, he died last October. Matter of fact, this month makes a year that my mother passed, and in October, damn. Woo!
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, man, I just did hit me, man. I just remembered. But I say that because when it comes to our kids, especially our young boys, the system always said to give them up, and they don't get the necessary help. As I see that there are some mothers do ask for the help. I mean, not ask, but they fight for the help for the young boys and the young girls. So I'm not saying that, but I find out that when it comes to fathers, when they had kids with autism or certain disability, they are very very slow to give them the help. And I find out that even like with my younger brother, and I'm talking about he was born in '79. My younger brother, I was seeing they was very very slow to give him help. That my mother and father was my late father had to fight to give him help. Even they was telling them to give him up. And I'm the family, and I'm talking about in the early '80s. So ain't imagine before then was going on back even before then. That's when I asked you that question because it seems like wherever it comes, especially with our young boys, they want to give them shots. They do not offer other other resources to help.
To be honest, I was in denial, bro. My oldest son, he wasn't diagnosed until he was 7 because,
Wow.
I mean, he was going to school. He went to kindergarten. He went to first grade. He was reading. He had a bit of a speech impairment, but I just thought because he was 6,
Hmm.
but he got tested when he was 7, and then my youngest son, he got diagnosed at 2 to 3 years old because he just wasn't hitting his milestones. Like he wasn't talking, and he was stacking shit up. Just take blocks, and instead of building buildings, it's like very particular behaviors that autistic children exhibit, and he was
Hmm.
exhibiting all of those behaviors, and I was in denial because these are my only two sons. And I mean, and even though I'm my jersey going to Raptors, I wish I had somebody to pass my name, but at the same time it's like, who's to say that they're not ever going to be married one day or have children? Who knows? So but at the same time, I was in denial because I wanted my sons. It's like it's a relief that comes to a man when you see your boy and you see him throwing rocks and climbing
Hmm.
trees and shit, and you be like, damn, I got a boy, like a boy, like and
Hmm.
I once they hit that age where you expect them to do those type of things and they weren't doing them, it's like you have to come out of that denial.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Bunny. Thanks, Bunny, for coming. Very much appreciated. You know what I mean? So, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do a live about that one day in the near future. Invite some brothers. How do you deal with, a child that have autism, a child that are slower learning, a child that is Down syndrome, and also how do you deal with losing a child too? I think though I'm invite some brothers to the panel.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I've
be
lost
fun.
a child before. It's tough. And as far as dealing
Me
with
too.
autistic children, the main thing is you can't physically discipline them. Like that was
Mm-hmm.
the main thing because I was raised by old people. I was raised by the
Mm-hmm.
silent generation, my
Mm-hmm.
great grandparents, and they didn't play that shit. And they tapping that ass. And I had to get out of that particular mindset with dealing with them because you can't correct them the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And then with my daughters, like my basically I'm training my daughter, even though her brothers are older than her, that one day you're gonna have to take care of your brothers. When I'm not here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tough because she's a young girl, and she's a young girl, but at the same time, like she's understanding the difference between her and her big brothers. She sees the difference,
Mm-hmm.
and and it was tough because why do they get to do this and I don't, and why is this and why is that, and why don't they get no whoopings, and and you just have to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that when my younger brother was born, right? He didn't get the whoopings or nothing, but I think that why sometimes I think about my brother, I think about my younger brother a lot. What he had to overcome. You know what I'm saying? The things the resources that that they refused to give him because he's black, and the demographics where we was living in, and my parents was, because I was the youngest for almost 13 years before he was born.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's my young. I'm gonna have a younger brother. Yeah, I wasn't jealous of nothing, and what he had to go through pain at night. You know what I mean? Because they didn't get the resources that he should. And then when they try to strengthen his body, they was pulling on him. Matter of fact, one time I went to the rehabilitation center with my parents, and one time, and I didn't have to go to school, and they was pulling the real stop pulling on the real hard, yo, do it nicely. So he pulling real hard, so I punched one of them in their face. I
You
did. I
doing like,
snapped them.
bro? Everybody got to do their job, man. Why you punching them while they doing their
Nah,
job?
because see, this is the thing that people for us that see at the back in the day when you have a child that are Down syndrome, they show you what exercise that you do because and also they show the brothers sisters how they do it. So when he was doing it, he was hurting. I knew the procedure he was doing, it was hard. I say
So was
he's
he like cerebral
crying.
palsy or something, or
No,
autistic? What
no,
was he?
no, 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 no. He's Down syndrome. It's just that certain ones with Down
Oh,
syndrome are learning. But see, his was he was a high chromosome be regular. But what happened was when he was born, his lens was weak.
mm.
So he started walking. We was like maybe I think it was one or two, one and a half or two, something like that. So he was weak. But they was pulling on him and everything. And I see y'all pulling on him too hard. Yo, no, don't pull his leg like that. Y'all pulling him full side, supposed to do with 3/4. And then he said, ow, that's when he's supposed to lay back for a minute and then start again. But they keep on continue. I knew the procedure because I went with my parents' the procedures. You hear what I'm saying? So I said, yo, he's hurting. Let him rest a little bit. Lamar, you fine? I'm fine, brother. I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, when he turned around, I see the tear coming out of his eyes. I snuffed him, damn right, and I do it again.
You're a cold piece of work, man. Punching on nurses and shit,
That wasn't a nurse. It was a guy. It wasn't a
man.
nurse. It was a guy. But a nurse wanted. You want to get some too? They said, "Nah, you can't bring your son in no more." No, they were pulling on them, and I explained to my parents. I said, "You know, I understand that, but they were pulling on them, mom." I said they was not giving them like they give them a minute, half to two to rest because of his lenses. You know what I'm saying? You keep on pulling the lens too much, you're not giving a chance to build up. You're not giving a chance to rest. You know what I mean? And so, all right, Michelle. So I snuffed him. I sure did. And I do it again. Damn right.
You know what I love about autistic people and Down syndrome people? I had an uncle who was Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, my uncle Ricky. But what I love about autistic people from being around from being around people, grown people on the spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
All of these motherfuckers want to work. Like, because
Yeah.
they all have access to like social security, and they can get that probably for the rest of their life. But every last one that I know that's grown, they want to work. And I think that shit is
They,
inspirational as fuck, because you got all these
yo,
lazy
they
motherfuckers
independent.
collecting this unemployment, but you got this autistic little motherfucker that's working two jobs. I'm like, man, shout out to that
Peace.
motherfucker.
And you know what? And they very independent. You show them one thing, they gets it. They are
Mhm.
so independent. They are so strong independent. Like that's how my younger brother, he didn't really care like to work and everything, but that's another story. But he was so independent. And that
They
inspiration,
want to
like,
be.
damn.
They want to be, because all their life they've been taking care. They like, man, I don't need, nigga, I got this. And that shit to me is inspirational, man. I think it's a lot of motherfuckers that need to see some shit like that, because you got autistic motherfuckers. I know personally two autistic dudes that's holding down two jobs personally.
And we don't talk about them. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: the ones that holds it down, the father is home too. But we don't like to talk about that. I understand, black woman, you're holding it down. I get it, but we don't talk about how the fathers deal with it.
Man, it's a thankless job, man. We get used to it, but it's a
Yeah.
thankless job. You just get
What
used
I
to it.
want to what what I want now is the fathers. I could do that. I do acknowledge the black woman, yes, I do. But I want to acknowledge the black man too, because our stories is not being told enough. It ain't.
No,
But
it's
it
not.
it
Because
ain't.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I mean, we're men, so it's like it's like at the end of the day, it's like nobody's going to go out of their way to make sure that we do anything more than we do for ourselves. So it's like, it's a thank. I look at it like a thankless job, but at the end of the day, nobody became a parent for validation, or you
Right.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, and at the same time, the ones who do not have kids, you're not out of it too. Y'all could be community fathers. I'm a community father because I watch out for our community, but also I'm a godfather too. So I do my thing. But the ones who do not have the kids, you need to be respected too. Because you do whatever you can to make sure the kids is fine. So you like our uncle, you know what I mean? So don't never let this society tell if you don't have no kids, you cannot make a contribution because you can. Because you can.
Man,
Don't let society
absolutely.
tell you. Can't. Don't
You
let them
know,
tell you that.
there used to be a nonprofit in Northern California where I'm from called Rites of Passage, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was a nonprofit specifically for young black boys. And
Mm-hmm.
the moms, the only thing that the moms would have to do is drop them off and pick them up, and the men basically did everything else. And like, one of the main things that I remember about the nonprofit Rites of Passage was that in order to participate in the program, your mom had to sign a permission slip giving them permission to administer corporal punishment. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time it was this boy, and he, young 16-year-old boy, because I was a teenager when I was a part of this program. And he was trying to talk slick to one of the brothers, man, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, right? And the motherfucker dipped his ass like he was in juvenile hall, took him in the room, gave him that paddling. And then when he came out the room, he looked at the rest of us because we was about to roast him. He was like, if one of y'all motherfuckers say a goddamn word, you're next. And in that program, it was a beautiful thing because it put the image of our mind of masculine authority.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened to the nonprofit. I mean, if I find out, if they still got it going, I'm gonna donate to them. But like, that's what we needed. And I remember in Northern California it was called Rites of Passage, and that shit was a godsend, man. And it was easy for the moms because all they had to do is drop the kids off and sign a permission slip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what we got to do. We got to learn to support our own, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that and everything. Yeah, man. So, look at the chat. There's some links right there. Get on it. Get on it. Yeah, and I think that's very important that we got to support our own and everything. So, see, I'm from the old school. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna really see like we do things like, oh, we gotta do things, look out for ourselves and stuff. Always gonna say we go, oh, look out for the look at it for collective. And even though that there's some don't feel like collective, I'm not gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? My purpose is always gonna be there for the younger men, young brothers and our boys. And also I'm gonna step up, be there for our people. That's all. That's part of my purpose, So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to apologize for it and everything else. So that's what it is, y'all. Mm, well, I guess I ain't nobody ain't coming in. So, do you want to make your last remark, bro? I'm gonna close it out because I gotta get ready for tonight.
In dust we trust, y'all. In dust we trust.
Okay. Stay right there. Stay right there. I'm gonna make my last remarks. Thank you for the JT lunchtime random talk panel discussion part 9. Um, I really appreciate that you came through. Um, and just like I said, if you want to donate, it's right there. Feel free and stuff like that. Let me see anybody else gonna come, but I do. So I got to get ready for tonight. I really do got to get ready for tonight. And tonight, the link is in the chat. But 7 o'clock, it's going down, y'all. 7 o'clock
And
tonight.
what time zone you in?
I'm in the Eastern time zone.
Okay, so that's 6 for my time. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come kick it with you, man. I've been watching the clouds for a while, man. I was like, man, let me fuck around and come kick it with you.
Yeah, man. You get too many of your motherfuckers be staying in the clouds, so you just come through, man. I ain't no monster, nothing. Let me stop. I just mess with you. I fuck with y'all. Man. Yeah, and also, man, there are some people wants to do talk about myself at times. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be a series. And I'm gonna tell you some things I've been through. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit too. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what the underrated going to. But if I'm going to do it, it's going to be about next month or the following month. It ain't gonna be like that because I got some stuff. I got some stuff that y'all gonna cry like damn underrated word. Yeah. So and I'm gonna tell you certain things. You can learn from me too. That I learned from others too. But I don't know. It depends because I'm a type person. I don't put myself out there that much and everything. But I want y'all to just keep on doing what you got to do. And like I said, the ones who look at this, make sure that
I'm about to roll me up and smoke a blunt of this bullshit weed that they got out here. I need to get my black ass home. Shit, motherfuckers is charging a quarter for $100 for a quarter of some bullshit out here. I miss home so bad. Shit.
So where you originally from again?
I'm from Cali. I'm from Northern Cali. Where it's bomb, for the Lolo. And out here, it's like some bullshit for the high.
So where you at now?
Right now, I'm in Mississippi, right outside of Memphis.
You deep in that piece, bro. Stay around now.
I be, dusty niggas move around a little bit too,
Yeah.
Dusty niggas jump on planes and move around. I'm about to jump on another one on Friday.
Yeah, I hear that, man. But we just want you to be safe, man. Want you to be safe, bro. That's all it is. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but just be safe. That's all.
Shit, who you telling, nigga? After Corona, nigga, shit. See, when you get to know what this shit feel like, it fucks with you. Like, cause I thought it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? Not a joke, cause I did take precautions, but I didn't think it was that bad, nigga. It's bad, nigga. It's bad.
It's that
Like,
bad.
it's bad. Like it's like worse than the worst flu I ever had. And it didn't go away. That was the problem. Like, nigga, I had a fever for like 4 straight days. Not fun, nigga. Not fun. Not fucking fun. Because of the fucking raggedy ass snot nosed kids down in Texas Oh my God. Like, when I seen them little motherfuckers, I was just like trying to get away from them. But, little rugrats running around, you can't stay away from these little motherfuckers, man. And shit, like now I just don't want to be around no kids.
Yeah, I don't blame you with that. All right, so let me get out of here, man. So this is gonna be 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. You said that. What time that be? Where you at? That be
6.
4. That's 4 or 6.
No, it's 6.
Oh, you in Mississippi, right? That's Central, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You at Central Time, right? That's 6, right? Okay. So I'll see you then, y'all. Thanks again, Dusty, for coming. You welcome. Wherever I have a panel, you welcome, brother.
Y'all take it easy, man. I'm gonna bounce up out of here.
All right. 7 o'clock tonight, y'all. Is going down. This one is Ghost. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate that. This one is Ghost.